from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU8 Sports.
Hey everyone, the start of the fall football season is 133 days away. But spring football ended today with the black and gold game. The quarterback competition starting to heat up, and so are the turnovers on the offensive side of the ball. Who's going to be the starter? James Franklin? Will it be Maddie Mock? Chase Daniel? Well, the Tiger fans can only wish. Second play of the game, Mock fumbles for Mizzou, and that would just be the start of a rough afternoon. Later, Corbin Bergstresser in at quarterback, and he gets picked off in the red zone. He threw 2 picks today. And Maddie Mock, well, he also threw 2 picks. Look at this interception. Take another look. Nice catch there on the pick. Again, Mock with 2 picks on the day. James Franklin, though, was a little bit better. Nothing too special here, just a little dump off to the running back. But Russell Hansborough does the rest. 30 yards down the sideline, gets inside the 5. From there, Marcus Murphy is going to punch it in for the TD, and this tied the game at 14. Murphy had a big day. He goes for 18 yards here. Mizzou rushed for 157 yards on the day. DGB was the star for the receivers. A nice 35-yard catch and run here. He finished with 3 catches for 49 yards. The black team, or the first team, won 21-14.
When you're switching quarterbacks and switching receivers and switching the people, where the continuity is going to suffer a little bit, but still, you know, we got to. I think we had a making of a really good offensive football team and defensive football team, and a constant getting depth ready to play. And we certainly got a couple positions on both sides of the ball where it's still up in the air. It's going to be very competitive.
I felt we were a little sluggish today, like at the start of it, but we just got to come out and get our tempo going like we know we can, and get moving like we know we can, so we can attack things, because like we're a very dominant offense.
The SEC is tough in football, but also pretty tough in baseball, with 7 teams ranked at the top 25 Baseball America rankings. Florida not quite in the top 25, but they are 19th in the collegiate baseball rankings, so yet another tough team. Bottom first, Keaton Steele with the 2-run bomb for the Tigers to put them up 2-0. Next inning, runners on the corners for Mizzou, and Logan Pearson singles to right. That extends the Tiger lead to 3-0, but the Gators would battle back and win 4-3 in 15 innings. The Mizzou softball team dropped the second game of 3-game series to LSU tonight. Mizzou has now lost 3 of its past 4 games. LSU and Missouri will play the rubber match tomorrow at 1 o'clock in Baton Rouge. It's been an emotional week for the city of Boston. Nothing can completely heal the hearts and minds of its people, but at least for a couple hours, a baseball game brought the city of Boston together.
Organist Josh Cantor will get you started, but you take it from there, as together we lift our voices to new heights and sing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Kansas City and Boston on an emotional day. As you look at Boston starter Clay Buchholz, had himself quite the game. Top first, he strikes out Alex Gordon swinging. Then Jeff Francoeur looking. He had 6 strikeouts in 8 innings. Royal starter James Shields dealing as well, 3rd inning. Stephen Drew goes down looking, and later he's going to freeze David Ross. And in the 7th, some offense here as Salvador Perez at the plate for the Royals, and he hits one down the right field line. Look at this ball trickle around in the corner. Lorenzo Cain, the Cain train, is going to come around to score. Royals take a 2-1 lead with that triple. Former Mizzou Tiger Aaron Crow would come in the 7th. But he hits Daniel Nava in the foot. But look at this. Salvador Perez, now showing off with his glove, is going to pick off Nava at second. Can't take a big lead against Perez. As you take a look at this one again, also a great tag by Escobar. But in the 8th, Boston in need of a hero. Down in the game, but Daniel Nava with a 3-run home run, his 4th of the year. Boston leads 4-2 there, and they go on to win 4-3. The Cardinals a modest 9-7 on the season, but that's been good enough so far to lead the NL Central. The Cards are currently in the middle of a 10-game road trip, 2-2 so far, having split the first 2 against the Phillies. Game 3 tonight, 3rd inning, 0-0 ball game. Bases loaded for Craig, and Craig is going to deliver. Alan Craig with the clutch hit. Pete Kozma and Shane Robinson will score as the Cards take a lead. Very next batter, Yadier Molina singles to right. Matt Holliday will score 3-0 Redbirds, and they weren't done as David Freese also singles to right. Looks like a trend here. That brings home Craig, and just like that, it's 4-0 St. Louis. Meanwhile, on the mound, Lance Lynn was great. 7 scoreless innings, allowing just 1 hit and striking out 8 batters. He got some more help from his offense in the form of Carlos Beltran, as Beltran belts a solo homer here in the 5th, his 3rd home run in as many nights, as the Cards win 5-0. That's sports.
All right, thank you, Common.